Forest of Lost Souls. As I ventured deeper into the forest, a forgotten trail beckoned me with an unsettling allure. The path was overgrown, swallowed by the wild embrace of nature, as if it had been erased from memory. But the whispers in the wind seemed to know me, calling my name with a familiarity that chilled my bones. I hesitated, the sun beginning to wane, casting long shadows that danced like specters on the forest floor. Despite the unease, an inexplicable pull urged me forward, promising revelations untold. The deeper I tread, the more the forest transformed. The air grew thicker, and the trees seemed to lean in, their branches entwined like skeletal fingers. I found traces of those who had walked this path long before me, old, weathered footprints, a rusted compass, and a tattered journal with pages missing. Each discovery felt like a breadcrumb leading to an inevitable truth. As I read the journal's remaining entries, accounts of strange occurrences and vanishing hikers mirrored my own track, echoing my steps with eerie precision. Nightfall descended swiftly, and the whispers grew louder, more insistent. They spoke of a nameless fear that dwelled in the heart of the trail, a presence that fed on those who dared to uncover its secrets. Panic surged through me, and I turned to retrace my steps, only to find the path had changed, twisted into something unrecognizable. The forest had closed in, trapping me in a labyrinth of shadows and echoes. The realization struck me like a cold wave. I was not the first to be ensnared, nor would I be the last. In the final moments, as the whispers rose to a crescendo, I understood their message. They were not warnings, but invitations, luring the curious and the lost into the forest's embrace. The ground beneath me trembled, and the trees seemed to pulse with a life of their own. I knew then that the trail was alive, a sentient entity feeding on stories and souls. As the darkness swallowed me whole, the last thought that pierced my mind was the promise I had heard in the wind, that I, too, would become part of its eternal tale.